I could get off 178th Street, walk 3 blocks in their direction 30 years ago, 20 years ago, and buy a gun.
That's crazy.
Coke, heroin, weed. I didn't know meth or anything like that.
I wouldn't know the first step to get a gun. The first step.
All right, so you walk off. Okay. Back in those days, this is how easy, this is how crazy it was. In those days, you walked off Port Authority, you walked onto Broadway, and I'm going to fuck up the streets. You get off on 178, 176.
Yeah.
You walk 2 blocks, and there used to be on the corner, there was a Cuban place. And I would go in there, sit down, talk to people, like just talk, whatever. I'd order and eat. And then from there, I would walk around the block to that park. There's a park right there. I'm not good with names. I bought a few guns there in 85. And then I bought and sold a few guns there in 93.
So it was like you could just like walk up, and it was almost like
almost
like a pawn shop.
What I
for
do,
guns.
they're playing basketball out there, and there used to be a handball court. And I always tell people, somebody told me this 30 years ago. They go, when you want to buy a gun, go to a handball court, because they're all ex-felons out there playing handball. Yeah. It's not like every once in a while cops get out there and play handball, but besides that,
it's a shitty sport.
It's a shitty sport, but that's what you learn to play in prison. So you talk shit, you want to hype it.
Is that where handball got popular? Was prison?
I don't know. I don't know the fucking history of handball, dog. I'm just telling you that fucking, But I used to go there in the mid-'80s because the word on the street was if you had a car and you wanted to get rid of it, you got off, like you were going to the West Side Highway, and then you got off. And right under there used to be a bridge, and there was a street, that oval. Dog, in those days, all you had to do is pull up your car there. So that street was connected to that park. The people who ran that park ran that street. On the walk home from the basketball court, they would take the cars. That was their last mission of the day. They would take the cars and sell them. You would just drop your car off, come back tomorrow, your car was guaranteed gone in the Bronx, chopped up by fucking 3 immigrants on its way to fucking Saudi Arabia. Yeah. That's the truth. That's the truth route. So it was all connected. So somebody told me, just go to the park if you want to buy a piece. And one day I went over there and I bought a 22 for like $55.
What?
It must have shot 80 people. This gun was good. It was good. It was loud.
What was the one movie where that's how they described it? They're like, how many bodies are on the gun?
Yeah. That's what. Listen,
it's like Juice or one of those. Fucking
if you buy a gun on the street, you want it to be fucking heavy duty. Yeah. You want this is the gun that killed Kennedy.
But I thought the less bodies on it, the more valuable the gun was, because then the less the cops are looking for this gun.
Well, the cops are looking for this gun, so they catch you. They're going to pin you with 18 murders. So you better get it and shoot the motherfucker quick.
Kill somebody, throw it into a lake.
The only thing that's good about this gun is it don't miss.
This is how fucking ghetto people are, though. That like you bought it for $50, right? You shoot somebody, you're going to probably sell it back to them for $25. So why wouldn't you just get rid of it? Why even waste your time? Throw it into the fucking river.
I shoot somebody with a gun, I do something bad. Like I did something once with a gun that was brand new. $600 for this gun. I threw it away.
Yeah, you got it.
Done.
Well, how would they? Couldn't you just throw gun? How many guns do you think are just in the fucking
Hudson River?
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Right under the bridge, people who just shot somebody and they're driving over. They just throw it. You go right where the bridge ends. You get a stick. You get a bunch of divers to just drop. They'll pick up machine guns, fucking grenades, fucking submarines. I'm scared. Listen,
nuclear missiles.
Oh my god! I see things in the Hudson that would make you die. A body pops up in the Hudson every fucking day.
Yeah.
Something from his body has to decompose into the water.
Yeah.
The fungi toenail, the fucking armpit rat. Something had that water.
We used to jump into the water because I grew up in Rockland County, New York.
No shit, yeah, 914. Fuck
yeah, dude, fuck yeah. Well, it's 845 now, but back then, yeah, it was 914. When I grew up, it was 914.
Puerto Ricans would come down and jump into the
Hudson River, off the Penny Bridge in Stony Point, dude. We used to fucking literally jump off that bridge only when the high tide would come in, because when the low tide was coming, you'll break your fucking legs. But when the high tide was in, there was a certain time of day, you would jump off the Penny Bridge, but then they also had like fucking wooden planks, so people would like shred up their legs jumping off this thing.
Oh my God.
But that's the type of fucking boredom you had when you were 12 in the suburbs of New York. you're looking for crazy shit to do. So it's almost a weird balance because no matter where you raise your kid, whether it's a city or a suburbs, you have to worry about your kid fucking either becoming a drug addict or fucking killing themselves because of boredom.
Well, here's the beauty of this. And this is years ago, Rogan said to me, got stuck in an airport one day, and that he saw these people jumping up and down, and he goes, they were Cuban. And he goes, it made me think of you and put a smile on my face because I got to see what you were really about. He goes, there was 8 of them, and they were having a fucking parade at the terminal.
Yeah.
Like they were taking over the terminal, had music on, they were dancing. In the 80s, it's not a joke. But in the 80s, when you grow up in the suburbs of New York, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Queens, the Hudson River is like fucking South Beach. Do you know what I'm saying? So even if you watch Copland, there's a scene where two black couple yell at Stallone. They go, "Hey man, you motherfuckers are racist and shit." And that's every weekend. Because to them, they don't want to go down the Jersey Shore. They don't want to go to a nice beach. To them, and Puerto Ricans were the best. They would pull up like with a fucking 4-door car, right? With tinted windows. And all of a sudden the 4 doors would open and 19 people would walk out. But then the trunk would pop open. And out of that trunk, dog, they pulled out 2 coolers, a pig, 4 conga drums. It was on. And they would take that little corner, they would clean the fucking grill off, and they'd go fishing in the Hudson.
Oh, yeah. I would go fishing. Are you crazy?
You might have seen Lucy's family.
I grew up fishing in the Hudson. That's not even weird.
And take fishes out. That shit is the worst. That's worse than Katrina fish.
Did we go crabbing in the Hudson?
Oh.
We go fishing in the Hudson?
Yeah. What do you think how many bodies we were just talking about? You got metal poisoning.
I went bald at 18. That's why. My hair started falling out.
One time I went fishing.
My gums bleed.
Me, Mike Ascalese, and this dude, Johnny Lopez, that was crazy. He used to shoot around. He used to shoot cats and dogs in the neighborhood. Him and his whole family was crazy. The mother was on cancer, and they used to sell her pills. Her pain pills, they were $55 a piece. They were called Tuminol. I mean, they're just a crazy family. Nice people, though. I liked them. He took his fishing. He took me and Devo fishing one time, the Hudson River. And we're out there. We got a couple 8 packs. We're drinking. We're smoking. No drugs. And we're fishing. And all of a sudden, Devo pulls out this fucking fish. Like this eel. Yeah. There's got tons of eels in the Hudson River.
Yeah, dude. And you catch eels in your line all the time. And you let them go. Oh.
He slit the heart out, and we ate it. We ate the fucking heart like 2 assholes.
Dude, I'll tell you now.
And ever since that, I fingered the crack once.
Americans, I'll tell you this much. I don't even know what it is. We've at least nailed the not eating weird parts of animals. Because in every other culture, they fucking eat everything, dude. It's disgusting.